The snow swallowed the sound of his car as it disappeared down the mountain road. White. Endless white. I stood there with numb fingers curled around my phone, the wind cutting through my thin coat. Like punishment, my husband didn't even look back. He had somewhere warmer to be. Someone warmer. 6 hours. That's how long I walked before I found signal. 6 hours of ice biting into my skin. Of wondering whether I would collapse before reaching the highway. 6 hours of realizing something terrifying. If I went back, I would not survive another winter with him. My breath shook as I dialed. He answered on the second ring. "I assume you're ready," my father said calmly. Snow stuck to my lashes. I didn't bother wiping it away. "Yes," I replied, my voice steady despite everything. I agreed to the arrangement. There was a pause. Not surprise, just confirmation. Good. "A car will be waiting when you reach the main road." The line ended. I slipped the phone into my pocket and kept walking. The arrangement was simple. A political marriage, a strategic alliance, a calculated war. My husband, Chairman Victor Hahn, believed he owned everything, me included. He built his empire on intimidation and carefully buried scandals. He believed power meant permanence. He was wrong. When I stepped into the black sedan waiting under the dim highway lights, the heater blasting against my frozen skin, I knew something had shifted. Across from me sat the man I was promised to. Adrian Vale. Alpha, former military commander. Now the CEO of Vale Global, the only corporation powerful enough to rival Hahn Group. His gaze was sharp, assessing the bruise beneath my eye, the tremor in my hands. "He left you," Adrian said quietly. "Yes, good." There was no pity in his voice, only calculation. "You understand," he continued, "once this begins, there's no turning back." I met his eyes for the first time. "I don't intend to." The divorce filing hit the media within a week. So, did the first investigation into Victor's offshore accounts, then the leaked testimonies, then the board members resigning. Adrian moved like a general preparing a siege, precise, relentless, patient, and I stood beside him. Not hidden, not silenced. Victor tried to confront me once, storming into a charity gala, fury radiating from him like heat. "You think he can protect you?" he snarled under his breath. I didn't flinch. "I don't need protection," I replied. "I need justice." Behind me, Adrian stepped forward, not touching, not claiming, but undeniably present. Victor saw it then. He wasn't losing me. He was losing everything. The winter thawed. By spring, Hahn Group's stock collapsed. Criminal charges surfaced. Investors withdrew. The empire that once towered over the city cracked under the weight of its own corruption. Ashes. Exactly as promised. On the balcony of Adrian's penthouse, I watched the sunrise spill gold across the skyline. "You don't regret it?" Adrian asked. The air was warmer now. I could breathe without pain. "No," I said softly. Because the night he left me to freeze, he thought he was abandoning something disposable. Instead,